He will have the two belts on top of his shoulder because he's still the lightweight champion. It doesn't, listen, you have two guys fighting. Like when Habib retired as a lightweight champion. You understand? Sure. As a pound for pound number one king. Islam is the pound for pound number one king. You understand? He never lost his title. You understand? Mm-hmm. And you never know. Maybe Islam, the deal was if Bilal win, Ilya and Islam will fight. That was the deal.
Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev!
Ali Abdelaziz explained that even though Islam Makhachev has vacated the lightweight title, in their eyes and in the eyes of many fans, he's still the true champion. The reason is simple. Islam never lost the belt in a fight. He dominated everyone in the division and chose to step away on his own terms.
He will have the two belts on top of his shoulder because he's still the lightweight champion. It doesn't, listen, you have two guys fighting. Like when Habib retired as a lightweight champion. You understand? Sure. As a pound for pound number one king. Islam is the pound for pound number one king. You understand? He never lost his title. You understand? Mm-hmm. And you never know. Maybe Islam. The deal was if Bilal win, Ilya and Islam will fight. That was the deal.
Ali also revealed that Islam had made a promise. If Bilal Muhammad defeated him, he would remain in the lightweight division to battle him. But since Bilal lost to Jack Della Maddalena, such a bout will never take place. Islam, in respect and allegiance to Bilal, whom he regarded as a brother, was never about to fight him. That was a line everybody was on board with, even Khabib.
Islam Makhachev is going to move up to the welterweight division to face Jack Della Maddalena.
I didn't see that one coming. I did wonder, are they going to strip him? Are they going to bring in an interim title? I didn't think in any way, shape or form that Islam would vacate the belt, but that's what he has done.
All know Ilia Topuria is moving up to lightweight, and he will face former lightweight champion and number 2 ranked Charles Oliveira for the vacant lightweight title.
Everything is now clear for Islam Makhachev after Jack's victory over Bilal Muhammad. Bilal was previously seen as a strong contender for a potential super fight with Islam, especially if he kept winning. However, with this loss, Bilal is no longer in the immediate title picture. This clears the path for Islam to move up for a welterweight super fight.
Didn't want to do it again to Ilia Topuria because if he beats him, he beat a smaller guy. If he loses to a smaller guy, and that could in some ways tarnish his legacy as the greatest lightweight fighter that the sport's ever seen because he's defended the belt 4 times more than anybody else, and of course he is the pound for pound number 1. Now, he's going to fight Jack Della Maddalena at 170 pounds. So the question is, whilst Islam is going off on this side quest to become a 2-weight division champion, and fair play to it, he's the pound for pound number 1 greatest fighter in the sport.
However, Islam has already successfully defended his lightweight title 4 times and fought Alexander Volkanovski 2 times, so he should be given the opportunity to become a 2-division champion. So now the question arises, is Islam deserving of being stripped? There are those, such as Adam and Nick Pete of Fight Disciples, who think that Islam must be taken away from the lightweight title because he's moving up in weight. Not everyone agrees. Michael Bisping has a differing opinion. He says Islam's a fantastic champion who's earned his opportunity, just like GSP, Conor McGregor, Amanda Nunes, and Daniel Cormier got to pursue second titles.
When you look at the lightweight rankings, there is some people that he hasn't yet fought. I'm looking at them right now, of course. There's Arman Sarukian, he's number 1. There's Justin Gaethje, that's number 3. Max Holloway's number 4. There's Mateusz Gamrot. There's Paddy Pimblett. There's a lot of viable contenders. However, I'm kind of with Islam here. He has been a great champion. He's taken short notice replacements like Renato Moicano on just like a day's notice, okay? He's defended the belt 4 times, and he has given Volkanovski a chance of becoming a 2-weight division champion at the risk of Islam Makhachev.
Instead of stripping him, Bisping suggests the UFC should introduce an interim lightweight title while Islam competes at welterweight.
That Ilia Topuria will fight Charles do Bronx Oliveira, okay? That's a sensational, mouth-watering matchup. I cannot wait to see it. It's a great clash of styles. The beautiful boxing and the Greco-Roman wrestling of Ali Abdelaziz combined with the supreme confidence, and of course now he's bigger, he's stronger, he's looking ripped. He hasn't got to drink loads of red wine on the Thursday night to make the weight.
Are you intoxicated?
No, he's coming in refreshed, stronger, bigger. The punching power will be improved. The strength will be better. The cardio will be better without those nasty weight cuts. And of course, he goes up against Charles Oliveira, one of the most exciting fighters in the sport.
Michael Bisping also raised an important question. Can Islam Makhachev even win at 170 pounds? Jack Della Maddalena just beat a version of Bilal Muhammad, who some say resembles a bigger, stronger version of Islam. That raises doubts about how Islam will perform in a higher weight class.
The fight with Jack Della Maddalena isn't a given for Islam Makhachev. If I'm Jack Della Maddalena, fighting Bilal Muhammad is the perfect warm-up fight for Islam Makhachev. They've got the same style, except Bilal Muhammad might have the best cardio in all the UFC. The question is, does Islam Makhachev even win at 170 pounds? Does he become a two-weight division champion? Because Jack Della Maddalena is no walk in the park. We saw that Saturday night. He beat Bilal Muhammad. That in some ways might be a bigger, stronger version of Islam Makhachev.
Bisping warns that if Islam loses at 170 and then returns to lightweight, it could throw the division into chaos, especially with contenders waiting for title shots. Let Islam move up and take the super fight against Jack Della Maddalena at welterweight. He's already proven himself as a dominant lightweight champion with multiple title defenses, so he's earned the chance to chase greatness and become a two-division champion.
Bilal Muhammad's boxing was certainly improved, and you can't question the chit, okay? He took a tremendous amount of damage and still pushed forward. So if I'm Jack Della Maddalena, I've just beat Bilal Muhammad. Now a smaller version, Islam wants to come up, that maybe isn't as clean as a striker as Jack, that does have great wrestling, but he just stopped most of Bilal's takedowns, and when he was taken down, he got back to his feet and put the pressure right back on straight away. The question is, does Islam even win that fight? And then does he come back down to 155? I don't think we should strip Islam Makhachev.
In the meantime, Michael said to keep the lightweight division active, schedule a big stakes bout between Charles Oliveira and Ali Abdelaziz. For the #1 contender position or interim light title, it provides the division with focus and keeps the fans interested.
Conversation is out there. That narrative does exist. Some people are saying that online as well, that if he's going to walk away from the lightweight championship, then you don't get to keep the belt. I disagree. I think he's been such a great champion. I think he deserves the opportunity that others have been afforded, like George St. Pierre, Conor McGregor, Amanda Nunes, Daniel Cormier. Of course, when you do that, it does create a messy situation. Just look at the heavyweight division right now. We know the whole mess with John Jones and Tom Aspinall. Jones is the undisputed. Tom's defending the interim, okay? And we don't want to create this situation again.